Not ready. Surprisingly. Who starts a stream when they're not ready? I don't even have my phone stand out here. Very amateur move for me to start today's stream. Why is my computer still on? Oh, okay, cool. Custom installation. Let's see what we got. Where's my phone stand? Is it down here? Yeah, it is. All right. On we journey. Uh, Sorry for the slow intro, everyone. Getting there, getting there. We had to set up a little bit. Normally, if I were on PC, this would be where I have pulled something in my leg and it hurts tremendously. Um, but normally, this is a case where I would be sitting on the starting student screen. I don't have access to that on PS5. Okay, we are ready. We are good to go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Star Ocean. Uh, Welcome now, actually, to Star Ocean 4, The Last Hope. Uh, I do have a guide for this one as well, in case I get lost. For the most part, I know what I'm doing with this one. I've played through it more recently. If I actually pull up my save, uh, I have 17 hours on a save, so that's the thing. But we're not playing that save. That's my solo save, and that's only what I have on PS4, PS5, PS3. I said PS4. This is a PS4 version of the game. PS3. I've played through the game 3 times. But other than that, we should be good to start. So, what I wanted to do was play on universe level. That's why I had my solo save. I couldn't clear the game in time to play on universe level for stream, so we might do that for Star Ocean 5. Uh, but because that was just going to start with this one, and I am going to reset collections. So no battle trophies we're starting with. So you're going to see every battle trophy, and we're just going to let the cutscene play out.
2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. Clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the outbreak of World War III. Weapons of mass destruction, deployed with complete impunity, razed the land in the blink of an eye. People believed it was the end of the world. The dire situation forced the two opposing factions to negotiate a ceasefire, reaching an agreement in only 2 weeks. However, the war may have ended, but its effects remained. With the deteriorating environment, Earth's population was drastically reduced. Those who survived the conflict lived a confined existence, trapped in underground cities. Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space. With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars. AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bachtine's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality. The USTA secretly began to implement its SRF project, the Space Reconnaissance Force. Space Date 10, at last, the first official SRF mission. This moon base will be the start of our travels. I bet they're rehashing all this stuff at the ceremony. All right, guess I better be going.
be here.
Boy, I just can't get away from you, can I, Raimi?
How long do you think we've known each other? I know all your hiding places, Edge.
Yeah, you've been hanging on to me for as long as I can remember. Remember how you'd always cry when I wasn't around? Sure took the fun out of playing hide and seek with you.
That was ages ago. How long are you going to keep treating me like a child?
As long as you're so quick to flare up like that, I guess. If you're here, I guess the departure ceremony's over, huh? Anyway, there's still some time left until we take off. I'm gonna work out a few kinks in the battle simulator.
Sure. Hey, wait a second! You skipped the ceremony on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I was gonna be able to meet a real hero. I might have gone if Commander Kenny was there, but Shimada's pontificating would just put me to sleep.
That's USTA Deputy Director Shimada to you.
Besides, I didn't want to see Crow gloating over his success anyway. It just really bugs me.
And you call me childish. You just better not be late for launch preparations, you hear?
So, thus begins the tutorial for this game, which, like Star Ocean 3, we are going to skip. I actually have been playing this one and am set for it. So, here we go. We're going to continue with more cutscenes.
SRF 001 through 004, commencing auxiliary engine power adjustment.
You imbeciles! Are you trying to make me look bad?
Sir, we're terribly sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Please accept our most sincere apologies.
Moon Base Commander Stephen D. Kenny, reporting from Earth, sir.
Ha! A rather leisurely return for the great Earth hero, Lightspeed Kenny, wouldn't you say? It hardly bodes well for the commander of such an important mission to miss his own departure ceremony.
My apologies, Deputy Director Shimada. Truly, I am blessed with a superior of vast kindness and understanding to have been assigned trivial duties at a time like this.
Very well. I leave the rest to you. I'm exhausted, Commander. I had to oversee the ceremony in your place, you know. In any case, the guests seemed pleased. It made for a fine dawn to the age of space exploration.
A number of governmental officials were expected to attend the ceremony, sir. The presence of the commander would have just been a distraction. I'm sure that was his concern.
It doesn't matter. The ceremony is just a formality anyway. We'll celebrate their departure from here. Yes, their departure.
And so we begin. It's going to be a lot of story, but this one picks up fairly quickly, as well as Star Ocean 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a second save slot real quick. I'm going to be using save slots 2 through 7 for this playthrough. Just so you guys know, save 1, yes, it'll change while I'm doing this playthrough because I play this game in my off time. So save 1 will change. That's my that is my off-camera save as I'm having a stroke. Okay. And Saves 2 all the way down to 7 are going to be for the playthrough. So real quick, I want to actually just give a big thanks to everyone who tuned in to last stream, Star Ocean 3. We hit a total viewer count of, I believe it was 32 unique viewers, with 28 as my peak. That's the best I've ever had a stream do. Thank you, thank you all of you. And it was for the ending of Star Ocean 3. It was very satisfying. So, with that, we're just going to go ahead and get started on Star Ocean 4.
Huh? What's that?
Boo!
Ah!
Gotcha! Hey there, kid. It's nice to meet ya. You're Edge, right? Of course you are. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, greetings from USTA headquarters. Little old me, the name's Welch. As you can see, I'm a bashful little girl. I'll be the one supporting you from Earth, okay? This'll be fun. Looking forward to working with ya. Cheers! What is it, Edge? What's with that look on your face? Oh, you don't mind if I use your first name? Nah, of course you don't.
No,
Boy, is this one indecisive or what? Yeesh. Hey, you need a good poke in the eyes, is that it? Come here. Poke, poke.
Hey! Hold up a sec! Oh, man. I heard each ship would be getting support from Earth. But I never imagined anything like this.
Didn't think your support would be so cute, did you? Anyway, from here on out, I got your back, man. Straight to the fiery depths of hell!
That's really not the kind of thing I want to be hearing before takeoff.
Relax, you'll be fine. Let's see now. Your first destination is planet Eos, right? Fortunately, the unmanned exploration craft didn't report anything dangerous out there, like giant outer space bugs or whatever. So yeah, no worries. Go for broke, Edge.
Is this the kind of support we're to expect, ma'am?
Ma'am? What am I, your mother? We're gonna be together for a while, kid, so let's dispense with the formalities. Looks like you got another call. Oh well, enough lovers patter for now. Talk to you later.
Yo, Edge. Edge, hey! Don't just cut the transmission like that.
This channel is not for communication with the captain of the Calnus, sir. Or is there something a common crew member can do for you? Captain Crow F. Almedio of the SRF-001 Aquila?
Pretending to be all dutiful doesn't suit you, Edge. You skipped the departure ceremony, didn't you?
Who cares? It's got nothing to do with you.
Raimi was upset. You really can be a pain sometimes, you know that?
You done?
Look, just don't be too hard on her, okay? Seeing the two of you fight makes your big bro so sad.
We're not actually fighting. And would you quit with the theatrics already? It's really irritating.
Yeah. Hey, come on, Edge. Does it really bug you that much that I made Captain?
Actually, no, it doesn't. In fact, I think it's only natural you were promoted. It's just... You're getting so far ahead of me.
You really haven't changed at all. Still the same kid you were back in school and at the academy. I'm not as far ahead as you might think. There's no need for you to rush yourself.
Goodbye.
Wait a second. Edge, you realize just how important our duties are with the SRF, don't you? Everyone shares the same responsibility, captain or not. Look, we're all in the same boat here. I'm just as nervous as you are.
Captain Almedio nervous? What, we expecting meteor showers tomorrow?
This isn't a joke. Look, Edge, how should I put this? Let's both give it our all, huh?
Yeah, let's.
Great. Well, that's all I got for now. Looks like it's almost time. Bon voyage!
Bon voyage? We're going to the same place. Oh well. I suppose I can't stay mad forever. Alright then, let's get this show on the road.
All hands in position. SRF-003 Calnus. Initiate launch procedures.
Roger.
So, this is it.
Indeed it is. We've charged these children with the future of our species. Let us salute the departure of our seeds of hope.
001, Aquila, launch preparations complete. 002, Belena to follow.
You've all been trained well. Keep a steady hand and perform as you always have.
The time to step forward is upon us. Brave pioneers charged with the destiny of mankind, about to depart for space unknown. I pray for the success of your journey.
And so we are departing. Just cutting in a little bit while there's no dialogue. Figure it's a little more entertaining.
001, Aquila, launch confirmed. 002, Belena, preparing to launch. 002, Belena, launch confirmed.
SRF-003 Calnus. Engage!
Yes, sir. Initiating launch.
I'm sorry, but seeing that cutscene, all I can think about is, what do we want? Low flying planes. When do we want them? Meow. It makes me laugh every time. Like, I give a solid chuckle to myself. It's not all that funny, but like, it's very much a dad
120
joke.
seconds to warp out. Gravity balance, ship functions, all normal.
Prepare for warp out.
Finally, Eos. And I'm gonna be the first to take that one small step onto the surface.
You really are just a big kid, Edge.
Hey, it's a big deal for a guy, all right? An honor.
Edge, be careful to keep the ship stable when we warp out.
Yeah, just ignore me, why don't you?
I'm getting a gravity reading. There's a meteor-like object crossing our planned trajectory. But from this distance, I can't confirm any gravity wave interference.
Meteor?
The unidentified object has passed us. I'm detecting some minor fluctuations in the gravitational field.
A meteor affecting our gravitational field? Isn't that strange?
Yeah. Calnus, commencing warp out. 10 seconds to warp out. 9, 8, 7, 6.
What's up?
What's going on? Status report!
There's a fluctuation inside our wormhole, sir. An abnormal gravity wave is spreading fast. It's producing an error in our subspace flight tracer.
Too late! We can't avoid it!
What?
Captain, interference from the gravity wave is spreading throughout the wormhole. Our planned warp out point has disappeared. We're gonna lose our navigational coordinates.
Damn! What about the other 4 ships?
No idea, sir. I'm not detecting them in subspace.
Input a new coordinate axis. We've got to initiate an emergency warp out.
Raimi, I'll handle 3, 5, and 9. You take the rest.
Coordinate access input complete.
Warp out preparations complete.
Edge!
Everything's ready. Captain!
Emergency warp out. All hands brace for impact.
Damn. Did we crash land? Where are we?
All right.
Raimi? Raimi! Raimi, wake up!
Edge.
Thank God we're all safe. At least no one's critically wounded. Let's be grateful for small mercies. I'm issuing new directives. Status report.
Damage to the ship is severe. The Calnus is in very serious condition, sir. However, based on my analysis of the data, I can say with confidence that we've arrived on planet Eos.
All right, we made it after all!
Please, continue.
We're not the only ones who crash-landed, sir. I've detected other ships in the vicinity that probably encountered the warp anomaly. The Calnus is here. Here's the Balena and Dante de Leon, and the Aramia.
First, let's join the Balena and Dante de Leon crews. Once we're back in operating condition, we'll request further instructions from USTA headquarters. Any questions?
Captain, what do you think happened to the Aquila?
It appears the Aquila attempted an emergency warp out as well, but I'm afraid that's the only information we currently have.
Well, there's your answer on the Aquila. It concerns me, but there's nothing we can do right now. We have to concentrate on the task in front of us. The repair crew should prioritize subspace communication functions. We can't do anything without comms. I need those repairs completed double time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maverick.
Sir.
I'd like you to scout the area around the ship and make sure we're safe here.
Yes, sir.
All right. And now we have full control on Eos. So, what you'll notice is this is a very similar but different start to what was in Star Ocean 3. Star Ocean 3 had obviously the takeoff from Haida because of a Vendini attack, right? This one is actually a fairly peaceful start, all things considered. Like, oh, is this a chest too? Yeah. So what you'll also notice very early on is that you get XP from opening chests. And you'll see what this green light thing is here in just a second. Alright, I don't remember how to progress the story. Is it you? You're the one who gives me the sniper's rifle, which is what I was looking for. The menu's still a little confusing to me because I did just kind of get back into the game recently. So what that does, 2 extra defense, 12 extra accuracy, which, oh, it's so nice. Also, the combat style of this game compared to Star Ocean 3, so much easier to get used to. I don't think we have access to this yet. Okay, yeah, that's still down. So we can't do... I'll save that for later in stream. What it actually is. Did I speak to Andy again? It's off this way. I believe you get a text notification like, hey, you shouldn't, or I shouldn't go out this far, or something like that, if you go too far the wrong way. I don't properly remember. Doesn't help that this bit of wreckage is in the way on every side, and there's not even a chest over here. Also, camera controls with the right stick. I'm beyond happy. Oh yeah, talk to Remy. Do. Once we hit the first battle, you'll see a lot of stuff that is gone over in the tutorial.
The Calnus actually held up pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Edge, do you think Crow is okay?
I do. He's not the type to let something like this do him in.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure he's fine.
Anyway, how are things looking out here?
It's just like the exploration craft reported. The environment on this continent seems perfectly suitable for human habitation. There's lots of primitive gymnospermae like these ferns and cycads. The climate is subtropical and, well, to put it in Earth terms, it's a lot like the Jurassic period.
The Jurassic? Think we'll run into any dinosaurs?
Come on, the exploration report didn't say anything about any large-scale life forms.
Raimi!
What? What is that thing?
It's a giant outer
Some
space
kind
bug.
of bug?
No way!
What is it? Hey, attack already!
Stay back! Stay back! Get away!
No!
Railguns have no effect?
That was a direct hit!
Damn it! Raimi! Get back to the Calnus and bring backup!
But...
I'll be fine! Run!
Okay, don't do anything stupid!
Little does she know. Stupid is his middle name. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, gun doesn't work. Let's try sword. You know?
I'm taking at least one of those legs home with me!
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why.
Did that work? Good. So they're not totally invincible. And that means I can do this!
Bring it on! We're just getting started!
Alright, so I'm going to immediately start this fight with something that's gone over in the tutorial that is a very useful thing. I use it all the time. I whiffed. Come on. There we go. Blindside! It is one of the best things in this game. It's basically free criticals early on. And what you'll notice is the bonus gauge is a lot different in this game. So you'll notice that I got 1 blue gem. Now 2 blue gems. You get a blue gem every time you finish an enemy off with a critical. And so blue is finish an enemy off with a critical, as you just saw me do. Yellow, which is a full multiplier of 10% per stone, is kill 2 enemies with a single strike. Not as in kill them in a single hit, but kill them both with the same hit. Pink is the worst one to have, in my opinion, because it's just after battle HP and MP recovery, it's not that good. But it is percentage based, which makes it at least slightly redeemable. And it is kill an enemy using only skills. Which means any basic attacks completely ruins it. And green is be ambushed, which we will go over later. Now I believe we want to go up here. Actually, we want to check this chest that I almost forgot about, because that's going to be an item we need later. Actually, do we talk to you? Why are you still holding a gun? Get one of them blades, dude. Alright, here we go.
Hey, how long do you plan on staying mad?
You big jerk. I said not to do anything stupid. I'm not letting you off of this.
That's what I've been trying to explain, sir. We never heard about any dangerous life forms here.
Securing a safe environment and eliminating threats to colonization. These are part of the SRF's duties as well, are they not?
At this point, we have no choice but to request aid from the military and
Don't
strengthen
be
our...
ridiculous. Do you think I'd let those blockheads meddle in this?
People are dying here.
Edge.
What we need here are results. Danger, sacrifice, it's all part of the process. In any case, I don't have time to sit here listening to your petty complaints. Of course, I'd hate to be thought of as a cold-hearted superior who's all talk. So I've already contacted them for you.
Them? You don't mean the...
You'll be receiving their assistance shortly.
Until then, I expect you to follow standard SRF operating procedure. Over and out.
Them? Who's them?
I'll explain everything in due time. For now, well done, Mr. Maverick. You're the only man who wasn't seriously injured by that creature.
Thank you, sir. It was just luck. May I ask if we've been able to contact the other ships yet?
I'm sorry to say the Aquila remains a question mark.
Sir, what about the Aramia? We know it's here on Eos.
We lost the Aramia's tracer signal earlier. It vanished.
Vanished? But you don't think...
The possibility certainly exists, but let's not jump to conclusions yet. First, we must discover what became of the Aramia. Mr. Maverick, I'd like you to search for the Aramia.
Me? Sir?
It will undoubtedly be dangerous, but at this point...
Edge.
Understood. Edge Maverick, reporting for reconnaissance duty.
Why did you accept such a dangerous assignment so quickly? And now you say you're going out there alone? Come on, Edge. That's just reckless.
I can't just leave our people alone out there. I have to get going, Raimi.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Wait, what? Where do you think you're going?
I'm coming with you. And before you ask, yes, I already have Captain Grafton's leave.
Are you kidding? You were just going on about how dangerous it is.
And that's why I'm coming, to make sure you don't do anything else stupid.
What? That has been known to happen?
I said I wasn't letting you off, remember?
What exactly do you think you're going to do if we have to fight another one of those bug things?
I'll be able to hold my own as long as I have this.
So, you think that'll do the trick, huh? Well, I guess you were at the top of your archery class. All right, I'm counting on you, partner.
That's more like it.
That's where the Aramia is!
Let's go.
Casual, gratuitous ass shot from Raimi, by the way. Anyway, we are not leaving yet. Got a couple more scenes before we actually get going. But, big difference between Star Ocean 3 and 4. We have 2 party members before we even have... before we've even fought the first boss. That's what I was trying to say.
Well then, what can I do
All right.
for today?
So what this is item
what are you
creation.
making today?
This is exactly what you think it is.
Go, go! How's this?
You use SP to make item recipes. Alright,
Well,
lit.
you get an E for effort.
I'm gonna try again.
Good luck, kiddos! I can tell an awesome recipe.
That's unfortunate. And normally, you get to that a little bit later, where Welch kind of introduces herself a little better. Now, we continue. As now, I can show you what this is. So, in the map, people have different skills. Raimi has the harvest skill, where she can pick up items and materials from harvest points located around the map. It is a very useful skill for item creation purposes.
Well,
Not bad. I said I was counting on you, didn't I?
Alright. Now we want to go this way. Big berries. One of the greatest items for early on. Also, yes, I did just level up from opening a chest. That is going to happen a lot. And here we find that the battle system is exactly the same as Star Ocean 3 in terms of starting. However, you can just abuse blindsides. We've already got a battle trophy for dealing damage. But that's unfortunate. Pull off 5 blindsides battle trophy. And nab ourselves a critical finish.
Bring 'em on.
We're officially at the point we're getting an extra XP point. And as you'll notice, battle trophies save with the playthrough, not just like they did on Star Ocean 2, where you save it to the save slot. Also, didn't Welsh say there wouldn't be giant outer space bugs? Yeah, there's giant outer space bugs. And actually, with the blindside, you can manipulate it so you go use an ambush, by the way. Because there was an Atafaga right outside the battle location, it was able to join the battle. So it's more or less 2 battles at once. Actually, I'm really glad I got that SP block on the bonus board.
Wonderful.
They're hard to come across.
Everyone's safe. Diligence, diligence.
Preemptive attacks are also a lot easier in this game. You can tell this battle system feels more natural to me already. And this is actually a stronger version of the Atafaga, the Atafaga Dress. What it just did, I will be going over at a later time. Actually, it's really bad that Raimi is already dead.
We can't get stuck here. There's so much left to do.
I don't know if I have first aid. I do, I have 2. And the items work exactly as they did in Star Ocean 3, but with the addition of some new items. I believe we're actually going to get another green here,
Now's the time to scrap.
which means good early farming. Which means I can go over another system. Oh. That was unlucky. So you'll notice as well, I do not charge the blind side much. Here in a second, I'll show you why. If you charge the blind side too much, this is what happens. You get stunned. Now I am going to save Raimi. You'll notice, if you look below my HP and MP at the bottom, I have another bar, the Rush bar. What you can do is hit square to increase your stats temporarily, and there's another feature that we will get to later on. But different characters receive different stat buffs. Also, as you'll see, ambush bonus, more XP. This is an abusable system.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
But more or less, through the rush gauge, you can become unstunnable, and with these bonuses to stats, increase your damage to the point it can become a very strong counterattack. However, there are other uses for the rush gauge, as I've said. But what I want to go over right now is skill boosting. So, Star Ocean 3 has the mastery system for skills. Star Ocean 4 has the point system for skills. So you'll see Smithery, level 1, Rising Blade, which I have not shown off yet, is a battle skill similar to that of Fate's Blade of Fury. And characters will learn battle skills and such like that. You can use individual SP or party SP to level these up. There are different methods to gaining different amounts of SP. And for things like harvesting, as you've seen Raimi do, I had a stroke. There's a lot to explain, so talking's difficult. Higher levels, as it says here, increases the number of items you can harvest, which is a very helpful thing. There are also a lot of other skills in the game that you can teach people, including a very interesting skill learning method.
Now's the time to...
But for now, we're not going to get into that. We're just going to continue with these early battles and get some free XP. So what you'll notice about blindsides is you can only dodge when you have the yellow or yellow and red flashing bars on your screen. So when you see me dodge to the side without having those, oftentimes it is just so I can avoid being hit. I very much like to dodge in this game. Unlike Star Ocean 3, where you hardly see me do it ever.
Just keep your...
But charging a blindside, if you look down below my HP and MP, does increase your rush gauge, which is more or less the reason you can't charge it for longer than 4 rotations. If you listen to the sound, it'll play through 3 times. The 4th time, it will stun you.
I'm so glad everyone's...
Now, here is an unfortunate thing. As you saw, there's an Adafaga right next to the battle that I started. Oh, also, that is another thing, right there. You can do special attacks depending on which way your left stick is. Which means you can technically loop things very easily. But the unfortunate thing I was talking about, my bonus gauge is full. I cannot receive the SP bonus from starting this ambush. There we go. I got the air attacks off. That is another thing. Is characters will have different XP amounts. Holy shit! Different attacks based on where enemies are in relativity to them. Also, that's a decent amount of XP. I was going to be surprised if someone didn't level up. And actually, I'm already over leveled. The recommended level for the first boss is 5. So, considering we haven't even gotten anywhere near that, and we're level 4, yeah, we're off to a good start. Raimi's actually going to level up in this battle. But starting a blindside can be a very helpful thing against a lot of creatures.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
However, there is more to this later on. I will get to that when we get there. For now, we're just going to keep doing it as much as we can for free criticals and free hits on enemies. Basically just XP.
Just keep your
Come on, let's do this.
Actually, I think very soon I'm going to equip battle skills. That enemy did not get blindsided. Interesting. So, to equip battle skills, you want to go to battle config. They're already equipped. Good to know. I actually didn't think they were equipped already. But, you can actually see stats on these skills a lot better than you can see them on Star Ocean 3. So, for Edge, for example, you do 260% of your attack for HP damage to the enemy. That is the total damage of the skill, not per hit. Certain skills would be completely busted with this. For now, I'm going to level up smithing. And for Remy, harvesting. Where Remy's is 210 times her current attack. So you'll notice that Remy is a little bit lacking early on, but she catches up quite quickly. But one thing that I actually do like to do is catch enemies with a special art. Just like that.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's...
I must become stronger.
And we're just going to keep getting battle trophies. That's going to be a lot of this first stream, is getting battle trophies and leveling up.
Just keep your...
Come on, let's do this.
Because unlike Star Ocean 3's 3x XP, this game's caps at 140%.
Take that. Rising blade.
And as I said, based on the character's relativity to the enemy, or vice versa, creatures and characters will have different attacks. Fortuitous ass shot from Remy. I told you, there's going to be a lot of those. Considering that's in her windscreen. But the... Like, for example, the stabbing attack, or blow slash, technically, that you saw Edge do last battle. That is one that is only available on downed enemies.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone... Diligence.
See, even having a different windscreen, like different camera animations on the windscreen, still shows her ass. It's just, it's gonna be a very common motif in this game.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
And if you'll notice, the map is actually fairly large here. Where we want to go is over towards this cave. Yes, I did just let the enemy walk into me. This is a new enemy that is called Gerald. But something you'll notice is Remy, being a ranged character, a lot of times you may have to protect her. Like so.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Alright, if you'll give me just a second. Alright, just had to scroll down on my computer. So this cave has spots like this. If you'll notice, it's an examine, not a harvest. Looks like a good place to mine some ores. We will be coming back to this. We are back. kind of hoping I lose some of my bonus speed so I can show you what that's like. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to, because it will happen. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's something that very much will happen. One other thing, the SP that you get from battles, if you have the green bonus crystals, it is party SP specifically. So if you're looking to get individual SP, that is only gained from levels. Chests, battles, and other rewards, I'll say for now, are party SP only. So like that 2 SP points, that goes directly to party. Where the fuck did that thing go? There it is.
Come on, let's do this.
The one thing you'll notice, I don't have heavy attacks. Nor is there a fury gauge. I don't fully remember how to block in this game.
Come on, let's do this. Just
But okay, that's a perfect example of what enemies you do not want to knock up in the air. That was just a random hit.
Here I come. I was just getting warmed up.
Also, due to not being able to be MP killed in this game, all skills require MP rather than HP. Oh, come on. Here's a bonus to not having the Fury Gauge, by the way, is we don't have to worry about getting ambushed and not having the ability to even attack. Okay, so there's the bonus board broken. You'll see how it wasn't the full thing, but it was a very large chunk. Now I'll have to earn that back, and of course I lose the 2 SP. So for now, we're just going to give a couple items and then keep on pushing. Take as many preemptive attacks as you can. The easiest way to get them is to run into the backside of an enemy. But you do not specifically have to do blindsides to get the critical finish. It is just the easiest way, especially early on in the game. Also, you'll notice on the map, that's not the map, on the map, there's an area here. We cannot access that until later in the game.
Come on, let's do this.
But you do also have to wait a small amount of time between starting a blindside charge. I should mention that. Between starting the charge and actually doing, like, performing the blindside. It is slightly annoying, but also it means you cannot just abuse blindsides, even though I abuse blindsides.
Just keep your cool.
Come on, let's do this.
Like that was too early. But that was basically as soon as I could. Oh right, I don't have that yet. That's a skill you get.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Alright.
Diligence, diligence.
And preemptive attacks on your end are basically just you get the first hit no matter what. Unless you really try not to. That's what happens if you get hit out of the blindside animation, is it doesn't do very much, but it just cancels the blindside. Which means you do not get the benefits. Oh, I didn't get him from behind.
Just keep your cool and you'll be fine.
Anyway, he used to stretch as soon as we got.
Bring him on.
Surprised that bat didn't choose to attack as well. So this is a system I haven't bothered explaining because I don't fully understand it. From what I know, it gives stat boosts based on different attributes, and so different characters will have different styles. Edge, for the most part, I just keep Strike. Raimi, for the most part, I just keep Burst. It is one of the best ways to simplify it. Excuse me. And I personally don't like to overcomplicate the beat styles. However, you do get extra bonuses, like if you notice Edge has increased damage to blindsided enemies, but Raimi has increased critical hit chance during rush mode. These bonuses do not stack with each other, so you can't like level up Burst and then level up Strike and use them both. But I could switch Raimi to Strike, and she'd have the increased damage to blindsided enemies.
Just keep your cool.
Come on, let's do this. Here I come.
In the meantime, we're just gonna get a little bit more XP.
Here I come.
Yes, you'll see me dodge forward a lot with blindsides until we get to a certain point in the game.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
And this area actually has a harvestable point for Raimi. These harvesting points, we will get to what this little exclamation mark is later on. Harvesting points are fairly common, but they refresh as you reload an area. So leaving and re-entering an area in order to farm harvestable resources is a very good strategy. But one thing you may note is that things like chests, like 1 EXP, 2 party SP, it's not much. It adds up though. But as you go later on, you will get more and more XP and party SP for what's it called? Opening chests, harvesting, stuff like that.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to stretch.
So here we have another new enemy. As I'm about to get my shit I want to take out the jails first. The Polyphaga, which you'll notice it has very large claws on the front. You want to blindside it as much as possible. You will do much more damage.
Bring him on.
I don't know why I tried to force an ambush here.
Come on, let's do this.
Just keep. This might hurt a bit.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
Alright. It's just more XP at this point. Very easy XP. No, stop it.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
I don't know why I saved over the same slot. Oh well, here we are. Yes, it has been an hour since my last save. Which feels weird. I've been ranting for an hour. Oh, another mining spot. Where is that? Oh, it's just up ahead. It's actually before the drop-off.
We can use this.
Also, what you'll notice is I will do a lot more item creation in this game than I did in 3.
Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, now's our chance.
And I know that I did a lot of item creation right in that final episode where I did a lot of synthesis and alchemy to get basically ultimate weapons.
Here I come.
Yeah, I can do that too, you know.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
So what we have in front of us is a heal point. That's as simple as it is. You just walk into it. You only have to do it once. I did it twice by accident. Actually, before I continue that way, I want to check for chests. I don't fully remember the chest layout here, so... Okay, so as you can clearly tell, we can't get there. Harvesting spot and chest.
Here we go.
$81 full. Sweet. To be honest, just don't want an ambush. I know it's technically more XP,
On, let's do this.
but against the Polyphega, I don't know if I want to let an
I was
ambush
just
happen.
getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to stretch.
Yes. Now you'll see what I'm made of. Eat this.
Alright. I had to break into Rising Blade there, else I would
So
have
glad
gotten it.
everyone's safe.
Close, we leveling up. Very sweet. You are getting a chest that I would like.
Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, now's
Mostly
our
for
chance.
XP. Now that is actually something that is kind of risky to do, is to basically cancel your combo to start another one.
I was just getting warmed up. I must become stronger.
Wind gem. That one's going to be very useful later. Yes, better fight for XP.
Come on, now eat this. Now you'll see what I'm made of.
And that right there is an easy battle for if you defeat an enemy with a knockdown attack. Basically, an attack on an enemy that is knocked down, to give it a better description.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's...
I must become stronger.
That right there is an item that I normally miss. I actually want to go ahead and use right now is a permanent +4 attack.
Just keep your cool.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Also, as you notice, or may have noticed, when both of their characters' feat levels went up to 5, they got an extra ability. Edge now can use chain combo entry during blindsides. This is any attack that is an ability. So Rising Blade, like a battle skill. Raimi got rush gauge increase rate up. So she is going to very much be our... Despite having lower attack than Edge, she's going to be our DPS. For a little bit.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, now's our
It's very much not bad to level grind here. You get a lot of XP. Ouch. And heal points.
Here I come. Rising blade.
Oh, I could have shown off the new ability. The chain combo entry during blindside.
I'm so glad everyone's safe.
That was my bad. And as you see, we are right back to the save point. We have, for the most part, explored this area. So what I'm going to do is save, head over to the heal spot, and then continue. I'm actually having a lot more fun playing this game than Star Ocean 3. I will say, things are about to kick off. I forgot that bug was there. I thought we cleared the area.
Come on, let's do this.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Alright. You can already see a new enemy type.
Now's the time to strike.
So these are killer killers. I just don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. These are actually kind of dangerous. You definitely want to blindside these.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
They're also worth a lot more XP.
Here we go.
And I believe somewhere in this area is a pod. Yep. Another pod right here. I want to make a quick check. Okay, 8, 7, we're good. I'm gonna use one on Remy. Because we're in for something fun here.
Hey! 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 Hang in there!
Did the other ships make it? Be careful. The insects aren't the real danger.
What?
We crash-landed on the sea, made landfall, and scouted the area around us. That's when we found it.
It? What did you find?
A meteor fragment.
A meteor?
We brought it back to the ship for research, but everything just went to hell. That's why I destroyed the ship.
You destroyed your own ship?
I had no choice. Why? Why would our own men?
Your own men? Where's the rest of the crew?
Stay away from it. It's dangerous.
What happened here?
Edge! It's okay. Please, try not to talk.
This planet is far too dangerous. You've got to...
What?
What? What is that? That's not one of ours.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of transport.
Is this man from that ship? Where are the others? I see. Edge and Raimi. Is that right? Wait, maybe you can't understand what I'm saying. Is there something wrong with my translator?
No, we understand you.
I've come to collect you at the request of Mr. Grafton.
The captain?
Look out!
Huh?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. But in any case, it certainly doesn't look very friendly.
No, it doesn't. Watch out, here it comes!
So, if you're expecting 20-second boss fights like in Star Ocean 3, you're in for a real surprise.
Just keep your cool and we'll be fine.
Welcome to Armaros. So what you'll notice is we do very little damage. Oh, you're using Rush. Yes, I am attacking that shell on purpose. Also, I'm not going to play as a third character. Yes, I could play as him if I would like to. But it spoils a little bit of the fun. Not to say that he's a very good character, but he hasn't even introduced himself yet. As you'll notice, there was no cancel bonus for that. Okay, so we're gonna do the other thing you can do with your rush gauge. First off, we're gonna do this, just to maintain rush gauge. And then, let me remember my attack button. This is a fun thing you can do. Basically, this is an ultimate. And it will pull an ability from someone else. However, you lose your entire rush gauge. Yes, it's good for damage. Yes, you are completely immune to damage while you do it. However, like I said, you don't get any of the bonuses that you get from filling your rush gauge normally. Before we lose the bonus gauge, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. I said I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. But something else you may notice is I do not have the cancel bonus on my abilities. There we go. This is why I spent so long attacking the core. Now you see how much damage we're doing. Interesting. So now, if I just do this... I don't have mana. Cool. So I'm going to show off just how good rushing edge can be. If I can hit the weak point. You'll notice, once you break that weak point off, the fight is basically over.
We did it! Nicely done! Diligence, diligence!
I must become stronger!
And what you'll notice off this fight...
Daily training is the key.
...is that this mysterious stranger also gains XP. Mayhaps a third party member already, after just our first boss fight?
Is it safe?
Yeah, seems to be. Probably ought to take it back as a specimen. It might have something to do with what happened to the Arania. Thank you. If you hadn't shown up, we'd have been in trouble.
Oh no, not at all. If anything, it is your incredible skill that is worthy of admiration. If only I was able to fight like you.
By the way, you are...
Ah, do forgive me. I haven't told you my name. I am Phase Shifa Beleth. I am an Eldarian.
An Eldarian?
That is correct. To put it in terms you might more easily understand, I am what you might call an alien.
Alien? Wait a minute. So when the captain was talking about them...
He meant you alien... Eldarians?
We Eldarians have been in contact with your Earth for somewhat more than a decade. It started with observational crosstalk. Eventually, we were able to confirm each other's existence. I'm not surprised you two were unaware of the situation. It was a matter handled with the utmost secrecy, after all.
I see.
Our crew here was out on a planetary exploration mission, just like yourselves. Through sheer coincidence, we happened to be investigating a nearby star system. That's when your USTA contacted us for assistance. We came as quickly as possible.
Talk about astronomical odds.
No kidding. Thanks a lot. I'm Edge Maverick. You can call me Edge.
And my name is Reimi Sayonji. You can call me Reimi.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Edge? Reimi?
First of all, We'd better report back to Captain Grafton as soon as possible.
I'll be happy to take you back. Please, climb aboard.
We appreciate it, but I'd like to scout this area a bit more before going back.
Very well. Allow me to accompany you then.
What about that?
Ah, you mean my soul? With this. It can synchronize itself with my brainwaves and return of its own accord.
Fancy.
You really are from another world, huh?
Let us be on our way then.
Wait me just 1 second. I'm currently making a drink for myself. Good old powder-based energy drinks. You can never go wrong with them. Actually, you can if you snort the powder. But that's besides the point. I may do that a couple times, like every now and then. Anyway, now Phase is in the party, and we have obtained the meteor frag. However, we cannot just go back the way that we came because of that drop down. So, where else to go but north? Or I guess east. Also, you may notice me avoid battles right now. I personally do not want to continue getting into battles until the next story point, as we have currently over-leveled. And here we are back in the Erdfall's cave, at the Blue Flowers room. So, in a lot of cases, if you see on the map a purple exclamation mark next to a cliff, just like we did outside, we can jump down. Actually, oh no, I guess it's on save loading that the harvest points and such refresh. Perhaps. But this game is a lot more forgiving than Star Ocean 3, as you can probably already tell by how much of the bonus battle gauge... I went to the wrong output. How much of the bonus battle gauge you lose per instance of losing it. And it does have a little bit to deal with, like, the severity, like how bad you're hit whenever you lose the bonus battle gauge, and the situation. So it does vary. However, it's a lot better than losing the whole thing. Because while you can still lose the whole thing at once, it's very rare. I think I've had it happen to me maybe twice in multiple playthroughs of this game. Also, what you'll notice is I am decently good at dodging fights. I gotta remember where I'm going here. Where am I going? Right around here. I still actually do remember the first time I played through this game. I was on Eos, actually, and my dad came into the room and was basically saying, "Hey, go get your shoes on, we're going to take you to your..." I guess it was like an open house, but for the first, like, for school, because I was more or less being, like, transferred between schools, because I lived in Georgia for a couple of years of my life with my mother, and moved back up to where I used to live, and currently live, until the move to Mississippi. That's coming up in, actually, 2 weeks? Yeah, just under 2 weeks. in case you want to read the text. I'm leaving it on screen a little bit. But, where was I? So after having moved up here, I had to transfer to the new middle school. And in doing so, I had to go to an open house for the school. So basically learn the layout of the school, such like that. And I still remember, after getting out of that open house, my dad took me to get ice cream. It was very fun. But, anyway, that's besides the point. That's not the story time. This game has been with me for a very long time. This is objectively my second favorite Star Ocean game, I believe. Just off the top of my head. And part of it comes from Star Ocean 3 being my third favorite. It is, well, yes, it is the first Star Ocean game I played, and it is very fun. I have a distaste for a lot of the mechanics in it. This game feels a lot more natural to me. Also, you'll notice something like this. The shop orders. 1 second. So, shop orders, real quick. This is another system that I like more than anything in Star Ocean 3. Is you can accept orders, and these give more money than you can typically use to finish them. However, sometimes you can't finish them with just money. Also, we have a lot of full already. Not for long, but yeah. And these shop orders are technically side quests, but they're also ways to get special items that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. And EXP and Party SP. It's very useful. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, Star Ocean 3, while I do enjoy the game, and I do think that a lot of the stuff in the game is very unique and fun, there are things that I just can't get behind. Like the Fury system. I have the hardest time supporting that. It's one of the stupidest systems in the game. I don't see why they felt the need to give you a stamina bar in a Star Ocean game. So, having this game where there's no stamina bar, it's more freeform fighting, is much more satisfying and controllable. Anyway, more cutscenes time.
I see. So the Aramia and her crew were... But why? There's nothing unusual.
Something definitely happened on the Aramia, sir. The surviving crewmen said as much. And then, there's the matter of the unidentified life form we encountered out there on the beach. I believe there must be some connection between them.
Supreme Commander Gagan, may I request an analysis of this object?
Very well, I'll see to it. The matter interests us greatly.
So, were you surprised? About the aliens, or rather, extraterrestrials.
Surprised is not the word, sir. Just look at this base they're constructing.
Indeed. All of this is thanks to the Aldarians' scientific capabilities.
Sir, you were aware of their existence, weren't you?
USTA Command and we captains were, yes.
So Crow knew too. He's good at that. You never can tell what secrets he's hiding.
Unlike someone I know who's like an open book.
Cute.
With matters being as they are, we've decided to join with the Eldarians in a co-exploration effort. USTA headquarters has approved the plan. Consider yourselves informed.
Sir.
Understood.
Effective immediately, I would like you to form a composite team with Faze here.
Faze may be young, but he has incredible potential. What he mainly lacks is experience, and this will be an excellent opportunity for him to gain some. If it's not too much trouble, may I ask you to work with him?
It's far from trouble, sir. He saved our lives with his powers. It was almost like magic.
Ah, yes, symbology. That is but one of Faze's many talents. I do hope you'll help me in bringing out the rest of them.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
And I.
You all must be tired from your efforts. Feel free to get some rest. Come talk to me when you're ready to accept your next assignment.
Yes, sir. Whoa.
Out of my way, civilian.
What?
What's with him? He's scary.
That uniform. He must be with the 13th Eldarian Independent Armored Division. A captain, it would seem. I've never seen him before. But you don't hear very nice rumors about the 13th.
Man, that guy means business.
If you listen very closely to the end of that cutscene, Grafton is not exactly happy to be talking to the captain of the 13th Division. And he is telling him to please return to his ship. Now, do I remember what I'm doing here? I believe I'm heading outside and... give me a second. Okay, so I missed something already that I can still go back and get. This is the wrong wing. It is the wing I was just standing outside of. Good old shop. So I want to pick up one of these and one of these. As you'll see, skill manuals. These are some of the best things in game. And for now, I think I can sell insect legs. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun on it. So give me just a second. Okay, so what we want to do right now is equip Rami with the Eldarian bow. And we want to head to the southwest rim. It's not you. It is you. Yeah, she called me handsome. So I need to go get 10 insect legs. Therefore, back out we go to fight some more Atafaga. Alright, missed a pod. I can't pick it up. Lit. So what I want to do is use the scan enemy skill manual on phase. And I believe this is able to be put in... No. But we have our first passive skill. The Pride skill. Boost status parameters when fighting weaker enemies. At higher skill levels, the effect increases. The effect is only active when set as a battle skill. I apologize for that, Belch. Pride is a very good battle skill for getting battle trophies, and just in general. However, it only boosts the character who has it. So in this case, it only boosts phase. You do not see the bonuses, unfortunately, yet. You will notice them, however. So, as we go ahead and move out, I want to take out some more Atafaga. I'm going to say that word like 10 different ways from Sunday, but you all know what I mean. It's the giant outer space bugs.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Actually, these guys drop blueberries. I'm perfectly fine using a couple. But as you'll notice, blueberries in this game restore 40% of HP. So they are objectively better than Star Ocean 3 blueberries. I believe blackberries do the same, but for mana, so 40%. Nope, you don't see me. You don't see me. If you do, you don't see me. Anyway, on we continue.
Come on, let's do this.
I'm going to get these insect legs and then turn in the quest.
I was just getting warmed up.
These battles are going to be very fast. However, if I can get enough full, there is a skill that will help.
Just keep your cool.
Knockdown attack.
I was just getting warmed up.
Love it.
Bring them on.
Alright, come on, drop some insect legs. Primitive attack might increase my bonus, or increase my chance for insect legs.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Now's the time to scrap.
Come on, eat this.
Oh, earthquake. Very useful symbol.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Yes,
Daily
insect leg.
training is the key.
I believe that puts us at 6. No, sorry, 8. Cool, I couldn't even see it.
Let's take this advantage. Eat this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Yeah, that's how you check. 8 insect legs. And they are specifically the Atafaga drops. The bugs, like the bees, do not drop them, unfortunately. But then again, when you look at the item in your inventory, it is literally just the legs of the Atafaga. So keep that in your head when you are looking at this quest. I'm having a stroke.
Wonderful. I'm so glad
I must be
Blueberries.
Daily training is the key.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have an ambush coming up,
We must make the most of
which means bonus XP. Yep, there we are. Oh, I'm right next to him. Lit. Woo! Good old battle skill
I
kill.
was just getting warmed up.
More
Diligence,
blueberries.
diligence.
And more XP. I do like ambush-based battles. Like, the battles with ambushes in them are very fun, in my opinion, because it's an endurance battle, more or less. It's what I love to do in a lot of things, including things like D&D. So, you'll notice that I tend to farm for ambushes.
Bring 'em on.
But yes, this quest was one of the reasons that I was farming so many in Atafega, and just battles in general on my way to the first boss. Thank you, Remy.
Wonderful. I'm
Say,
so glad
protect your party
everyone's
members
safe.
and they will protect you. That is the moral of the story with this game. Your party members are very helpful.
Just keep your cool.
And especially due to something you'll find out in the next episode.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
And now we only need one more monster leg. Monster leg? Insect leg. Which we should get from this battle. Theoretically. I don't want to go to calling drops at this point in the game, because it really is just random unless you have the skills. Like, I could have gotten a skill to make this go a lot faster. It was an oversight on my part.
Now's the time to strike.
In the meantime, we're going to take the opportunity to have more fights, more XP, and more levels.
Bring 'em on.
Because I would prefer to be overleveled in this game. My solo save got to a point where I'm stuck. Right there, if you notice Edge put his arm up and blocked, that is when your guard stat is higher than the enemy's accuracy stat. Therefore, you will guard the attack. I believe that is the system. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Edge with his triple kill. Insect egg. Not a leg, so we keep going. But something you will notice about me playing this game is if I'm hunting a specific item, I will go out of my way only to fight the enemy that item drops from, if I can help it. So in cases like this, where I have to fight Atafaga, I will very much just avoid everything but them. Actually, I believe Polyphaga also dropped the insect leg. So I will try to fight one of them. See where it gets me.
We must make the most of it. Let's do this.
Please let me use. Oh, never mind. I have no mana anymore.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Iron. That is objectively better, because that means I can complete one of the shop orders and get a skill. Because of having full.
Come on, now's our chance. Now's the time to face this.
Which it is very important that you get the skills from the first shop. They are missable.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Seaweed is also good. Need that for another shop order.
Just keep your cool.
Eat this.
Oh.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. Diligence, diligence.
But for now, I'm hoping to get the insect legs before level 10. But, knowing this game has drop rates, as long as you don't have drop rate skills, like, I guess in this case it would be etymology, you can take forever to get these drops. However, I'm almost glad to be not having, or having a stroke. I'm almost glad to not have etymology, or I'm sorry, it's not etymology. What is etymology again? What is? Hang on, my brain just mixed up everything. Etymology's not bugs, is it? Bugs is anthropology? No, anthropology is humans. What? Is etymology bugs? Chat, can you help me out with this one? Oh, that's okay. Hit before the end.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Etymology. No, etymology's bugs. Botany's plants. I know that one. I get that on the next planet.
We must make the most of our
I can't remember for the life of me. I'm going insane.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Aqua berries is okay. We don't have max of those. What I'm gonna do is hit the heal point. Grab a drink real quick before we do this fight. It's very much just X spammy right now because I'm already over leveled.
Daily training is the key.
And just getting stronger. I believe the Gerals drop seaweed, Polyphaga drops iron. Atophaga, I believe, is the insect legs and eggs. So I don't know if Polyphaga shares the drops. Ow. I can do it too, you know. There was a natural critical.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Regarding the actual item drops, like usable item drops, I don't care what I get from here because I already have enough full to purchase a whole stock of them again. I got ambushed. Okay, lit.
We were too careless.
But notice how little an ambush actually affects anything. Versus Star Ocean's Way, where your whole fight could depend on getting ambushed.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Diligence, diligence.
Let's take this advantage. Come on.
Anyway, keep on farming. We just need those insect legs, then we're ready to turn in the quest.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Fresh Sage. I know we're already maxed on it, but it's still a good drop. It's good to know that they drop it. Alright, 3 chances.
We must make the most of our chance.
Hang on, I gotta look this up real quick while I'm in this fight. I guess I'm not in the fight anymore.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's
What is
safe.
etymology? Etymology is words. Why did I think that was anything with insects? Study of insects is known as entomology. That's why. It's only a couple letters off. Entomology. I am going crazy. So, because I don't have the entomology skill, this is taking longer. However, when we go back to this base, I will be able to pick up the entomology skill.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Because I have more than enough full.
Let's take this advantage.
Now's the time to stretch.
this.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Alright. Still no insect. I'm looking for one more insect leg and then I'm heading back.
Come on, let's do this.
I think. Right? Is that what my count is at? 9. Good old German number.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's
10.
safe.
I think. Yeah, 10. Alright. Now we make our way back to the base, which means I pick up entomology and the other skills that I can. Which, as you noticed from when I used, or as you may have noticed from when I used the quick scan book on phase, certain abilities can only be taught to certain people. This is very important. Each person only gets one drop rate book. In this case, entomology, I believe, goes to Remy or phase. Edge gets anthropology. I don't remember what the other between Remy and phase is. I think it's botany. I could be wrong on... I think... Okay. Hear me out. And call me crazy if you will. Remy gets botany because she also has harvest. Like, is that too outrageous to assume? I already got that. Oh, was it before I hit level 10? Yeah, I wasn't even close. Okay. I guess I was close, but not stupid close. Especially considering I didn't lose my bar in a random mob fight. Star Ocean 3 moment. This is the type of thing, that is very much the type of thing Star Ocean 3 would have happen, is you lose your bar in a random mob fight and you can't get it back because they're 0%. Now then, back inside the base, we're going to go ahead and talk to the scientist again. And she gives us blueberries. And as you'll notice, these are actual side quests. Now, collect 8 insect legs. This is what we're going to use entomology for. I did it again. So we're going to purchase anthropology, botany, which I was right. I was right, by the way. And entomology. I'm not good at this English thing. So now we use each of these. Each one can only learn one. And we're going to boost the ever-loving everything out of entomology. I believe we want to do that. Yeah. Once the skill is learned, its effect is always active. We do not need to put it on the battle config. As you'll notice, in the battle skills, it does not show up. Oh, I can turn in, I believe it's yours. No, I can't. Silver and lemons. I don't know what the other one is. Gambleberries I'm not able to get right now. Seaweed. I could farm for that, for 800 full. It's just farming Gerals. However, right now we need to go back to the Autophaga. And go ahead and get... How many more insect eggs do we need? 5! 3. Sorry, 3. We only need 8 insect eggs total. So, shouldn't take too long now that we have yeah, I did said it right. I said it right. Entomology. I'm gonna, like, freak myself out with this etymology thing. I should have known that etymology was not what I thought it was. I also have played this game a lot. I should have been able to piece that together. But I do not believe Face has to get the kills. If he does, then I'll just play as him.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
No. I'm always going to check that corner for an Autophaga. I don't know why. Honestly, just in case, I will play his face for a bit.
Come on, now's our chance. Blazing blade.
Lit.
I was just getting warmed up.
I didn't even get to get the kills. Edge just kind of went for it.
Let's take this advantage. Come on, now's our chance.
Oh, damn.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him
And just
on.
like that, we got an insect egg.
This may look like
We don't have time.
Dang it, Remy.
wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Insect egg and insect leg. Here you see etymology. I think I'm going to retire from the English language. Let me fix my headset real quick. Entomology at work. Because we're getting multiple drops, we're getting the insect eggs and insect legs. And now we only need one more. This is the only reason I felt good doing the eggs after the legs. Yes, you can only do the eggs after the legs. However, I felt that if it took too long to get the legs, I would not do the eggs. But since it did not take that long, why not? Also, never mind, I don't get to show you.
I was just getting warmed
Thanks,
up.
Edge.
Bring him on.
There's our last
Useful
insect egg.
experience indeed.
Just like that, we're done with our side quests. I'm not going for the seaweed or the other drops. I would prefer to just move on right now. That was an accident. Anyway, I can show you what I was going to show you. Different characters have different blind side effects. Or animations, I should say.
Wonderful.
Remy.
I'm so glad
You
everyone's
stole that
safe.
from me. Oh, another insect egg. Cool. Probably going to be sold. A lot of items are very easy to sell. After getting, but you gotta be careful about what you sell, because, as you know, I almost sold my insect legs and then had to go get more. Well, I had to go get more anyway, but that's besides the point. Point being, you never know what you might need for a side quest. It's not exactly good for selling.
All right.
And recipe memo. And before we continue, I'm going to boost Smithery. I'm not going to need anthropology for a little bit, same with botany, so we're just going to... Actually, harvesting for you. Sonic Thorn, just for a little bit of damage boost. She is so close to leveling up. Right now, I believe I can talk with Grafton? No. Who do I talk with? I talk with this man. Now I talk with Grafton.
I've got new instructions for you. Come.
Sir.
Left, 2. Right, 1. Clear. Steady, steady. Good.
Wow, they repaired the Calnus.
Wow, it was trashed, and they fixed it in such a short time. Incredible.
So this is Eldarian technology.
This way. The design concept behind the warp drives we use in our ships actually comes from Eldar. The Eldarians' technology far surpasses our own. They have a warp technique employing subspace bubbles, one we couldn't implement. We had to use wormholes. What you see before you now are the fruits of that technology made real. The hull may not have changed much, but under the hood, she's like a ship from several centuries in our future.
Amazing.
Mr. Maverick, from this moment on, you're the captain of the new Calnus.
Me? A captain?
You've handled your duties thus far admirably. I recommended you myself. The official order should arrive soon.
But...
Now, let me brief you on your mission. The new duties of SRF-003 Calnus and her crew are as follows. You will investigate unexplored planets within warp range, as well as participate in the search for the lost Aquila. Miss Sionji, you'll be Mr. Maverick's first officer. Support him well.
Sir!
Faye Shifa Boleth, the planet Eldar. You will also be a part of the mission.
Me too? Sir?
Oh? I thought the three of you were already a team.
Yes, sir. We are indeed a team. I happily accept your orders, sir.
Listen, Mr. Maverick, I know exactly what you want to say. But since the warp incident, the SRF has been severely crippled. All the other officers of captain class are injured and unable to handle the duties. I, too, have my hands full overseeing this base. Unfortunately, I can't even provide you with an adequate crew. This will be a difficult mission carried out by a select few. And right now, you're the only one capable of leading it. How about it, son? Do you accept?
I'm only standing here today because of a string of lucky coincidences. I know I didn't earn this through my own ability. Raimi, FaZe, I'll be counting on the two of you.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can to help, Edge. Together, we can do this.
I stand with Raimi, Edge. I promise to be of service. I still have so much to learn from you, after all.
I don't think you have anything to learn from me, but... Thank you, Raimi, FaZe. I am honored to accept the position of Calnus Captain, sir.
Very good. You may launch whenever your preparations are complete. I pray for your journey's success.
Sir!
As you can tell, probably, by the very, how do you say, progressive tone of this game, it is a much more upbeat game than Star Ocean 3. And here we have a private
Hey!
interaction.
Welch!
Yes, sir! Here I am, blooming as a beautiful flower. Keep the garden shears away or I'll slap ya.
You've already been contacted, right? This is our new Eldarian crewman, FaZe.
What? You're just gonna ignore my joke? When did you develop such advanced ignoring skills?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am FaZe Shifa Beleth, an Eldarian.
Look at this, even the rookie is completely unfazed. You kids, I'll be damned.
You could try to be at least slightly businesslike when you meet new people, Welch.
What is it?
It's a little late to be surprised, pal. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, you're one of these aliens, huh? You don't look very different from us at all. I thought you'd be all like, you know...
Give me the tasty human meat!
I'm sorry, FaZe. She means well, I think.
No, it's all right. I'm quite used to false preconceptions.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, fake. Wait, Fade, was it? Anyway, fail.
It's FaZe.
Right, fame. So, about that monster? Truth is, those things are actually Earthlings, you know.
Earthlings?
After just 2 more molting seasons, Edge will be turning into one of those. So be careful you don't get eaten, okay? Ta-ta for now.
Come on, Welch! Are you trying to traumatize him? Just so you know, that's her idea of a joke, okay?
Of course, I understand.
What's that? Let me see. Yo, people, how's it going? Figure it out soon. I don't have all day. Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas? Show me the good stuff, huh? Not bad at all.
This is quite good. A fine pace indeed.
That was a decent recipe, huh? Well, you get an E for effort. Well, this is what we made. Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas? Don't forget to psych yourselves up. Let's take this nice and easy. We can use this. Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, Rising Blade!
Wonderful. I'm so glad maybe now I can be of some help to...
I should have more respect. Now you'll see what I'm made of!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. This may look like a snap. Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. This may look like... Wonderful. I'm so glad
I must become stronger.
I should have more respect.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
This may look like...
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to...
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to...
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now's the time to...
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
They should have more respect.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
We don't have time to put
This
this
may
in.
look like a snap, but let's be careful. Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to...
Rising Blade.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Daily training is the key.
Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, take this.
Sword!
Eat this. was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Should have more
We don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Come on, now's our chance. Take this chance. Now you'll see what I'm made of. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Take this advantage! Come on, now's our chance! Eat this! Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! We don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Let's take this advantage!
Now's the time to strike.
Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Let's take this advantage! Come on, now's our chance! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Come on, now's our chance! Take this advantage!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Damn it! An ambush! just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now's the time to stretch.
Let's take this advantage. Eat this. Eat this.
I was just getting warmed up. Now that's what I'm talking about.
This may look like a snack.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, now's our chance. Eat this.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone. Now's the time to stretch.
Let's take this advantage.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
This may look like a snack.
Don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Daily training is the key.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to
Eat
stretch.
this. Rising blade. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Now that's what I'm talking about.
We can use this.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to
Eat this. Eat this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone. Now's the time to stretch.
Come on, now's our chance. Rising blade. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
have more respect.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now's the time to strike.
Take this advantage!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Useful experience indeed.
We can use this.
Let's take this advantage! Come on! Now's our this!
Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Come on, now's our chance. Eat this! Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. We don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
This may look like
We don't have this.
wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. This may look like
We don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, now eat this.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
This may look like
We don't have to eat this. Eat this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
I should have more respect.
just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on!
Now's the time to strike.
Let's take this advantage!
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Come on, now's our chance!
Let's take this advantage!
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
Come on, now's our chance!
Now's the time to
Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em up. Now that's what I'm talking about.
I should have more respect.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Maybe now I can be of some help.
I must become strong.
Daily training is the key.
Let's take this advantage!
Now's the time to strike.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Diligence, diligence.
Useful experience indeed.
Here we go.
Let's take this advantage!
Come on, now's our chance. Eat this. Eat this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to strike.
Eat this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
chance!
Now's the time to strike.
I was just getting warmed up! Bring 'em on!
This may look like it should have more respect.
I was just getting warmed up! Bring 'em on!
This may look like a
We
snap.
don't have
but
time
let's
to
not
play.
be careful.
I was just getting warmed up! Bring 'em on!
Let's take this advantage!
Now's the time to
Eat this!
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
We don't have time to...
This may look like a snap. This might hurt. Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
You should have more respect.
I was just getting warmed up! Bring 'em on!
You should have more
We
respect.
don't have I was just getting warmed up! Bring 'em on! We don't have time to play around.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
This may look like
We don't have time to play around. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! We don't have time to play.
You should have more respect. I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
now's the time to Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
don't have time to play a Rising Blade! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Come on, now's our chance. Take this chance.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Let's take this advantage. Come on, now eat this. Eat this. Now you'll see what I'm made of! Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on!
Useful experience indeed.
Come on, now's our chance! Take this advantage!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. This may look like a secret. Let's not be
Eat this! I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on! Now that's what I'm talking about. Now's our chance!
Now's the time to spread.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on!
You should have more respect.
time to play with this. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Let's take this advantage.
Now's the time to strike.
What's this? I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Can you buy iron? Hang on. Okay, so I'm just gonna farm till level 12 here, and then we're gonna continue. You can buy iron on the next planet. In the next town, even.
We don't have time to play around.
The only reason I'm farming till level 12 is because you could potentially get accuracy seeds from those killer bees, killer wasps, whatever.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Aqua berries. I'm gonna crash out. The answer was right in front of me. Just use Google.
We don't have time to play.
If I get the one iron in time it takes me to get to level 12,
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I'm getting everyone to level 12, so I got like one or two more battles. Phase is level 10. Do we level up Phase to level 12, or do we keep him level 11? It really doesn't matter. I'm over leveled as it is. I think we just level him to 11.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Daily training is the key.
I will say, would have helped if I didn't, like, you know, turn in half of my iron for that special order. But I wanted to for the money and the XP. So yeah, now we're going to progress with the story a little bit. Of course, you can't use these mining spots till later in the game, otherwise I would have absolutely used them. So I don't know if you noticed, no one has the mining skill. It's sad. Also, my mustache is going into my mouth. This way. Yes. Don't get stuck on the chest. Pro tip. But we are going to go directly to the shops. This is not the shops. I said we were going directly to the shops. I took the long way around. I should have remembered shops are northeast. And you, I can turn in private order. Private order. Turn in orders. Whatever. I don't know if they're private. Then we sell the seaweed. It's only 8 per seaweed, but that's still 64. And what I'm gonna do while I'm here Can I deliver anything for you? No. You have the stuff for later on. We're gonna buy 4 of these. You'll see why next episode. However, we're gonna go ahead and use 3 of those. Oh, it's 34 to upgrade the first time? That's crazy. I don't remember where I get the recipe that I'm looking for. How do we get to... We're going to the Countess. That's where we're going. I was gonna say, how do I get to the next area? Alright, where... South, right? South on this side. No, it's just straight west, apparently. Alright. And regarding... Hang on. Okay. So, regarding battle trophies, that's an easy one. I can just go ahead and grab. This is an easy one. That'll happen over time. This one, I don't remember what it is. That's going to happen based on story. A couple of these are going to happen based on story. But, cool, you get to access the list, and you get to see there's 100 for each character. And I've done nothing for anyone else, but I've got 17 for Edge so far. Also, there's a lot of monsters in this game. Unique types, there are 154. Which I've almost done that many battles. I believe it's still the Workman's Blade equipped. Yeah. But I believe I want to go to item creation right now because I believe I leveled up a skill. I also have some decent party XP.
Go, go!
Never mind. Never mind. I can't make the armor yet because I don't have the iron. But something I'm gonna do real quick. Let's go here. Go to the room directory and do this. There's a reason for that. I'll get into that later. Alright, what do I think I talked to FaZe now. Yep. Monster Jewel. This is one of the best things in the game. So, if you remember, on the monsters page, the 100%, right? You have the option to transfer to a monster jewel. And it will tell you, before you do it, what it gives. However, for a creature that you don't have fully studied, I'll say, you cannot transfer it into a monster jewel. So, for example, the Polyphaga, I only have 87% analyzed. But the Gerald, attack plus 5, you're better off doing Adiphaga Dress. The Killer Wasp, 30% immunity to poison. That's a really good monster jewel for early on. Obviously, Adiphaga, you're better off doing Adiphaga Dress, just because it's 5 times the HP and 2.5 times the attack. I don't know what the crab does. That's one I never complete because I don't farm those. I think this run I've actually farmed more of the crabs. Alright. And now the Calnus takes its first flight.
Main engine ports connected. Well, how does the captain's chair feel?
So, this is how Crow sees the world.
Edge?
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew. It's a heavy responsibility. Crow bears this burden every day of his life.
Buck up, Edge. Look, you're one step closer to Crow now. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, we three comprise the entire crew of the Calnus.
Now that you mention it, I guess we do. So listen, don't let this get to you. Just be yourself, okay?
Thanks, Raimi. One day, I'll be able to bear this responsibility properly. I swear it.
Star Ocean, here we come!
Captain, launch preparations complete.
Likewise, ready to depart.
All right? Calnus, engage!
Yes, sir!
And thus, once more, we enter the vast beyond of space. Now we have Eldarian and human alike saluting us. Saluting our journey to basically do what a 5-man crew was, or not even just 5-man, but a larger crew was doing as a 3-man crew. Because for some reason, that's what they think we can do. And there's going to be a lot of these interactions where there's no voice acting. It just happens. Sorry, I had to cough, so I muted. All right. Moral of the story, Shimada's an ass. That sound is very important. Anytime you are traveling between places, that sound basically means, hey, you've moved on to the next leg of your flight. Alright. This trip is not very long. As you see, we're already done with 2 legs of it. There's 5. Helps. They keeps. Where's the recreation room? All the way at the back. I believe. Nope. Did I skip one? I did. Talk to Remy in her room. And apparently, there's nothing interesting here. Just a girl yapping. Leg 4. We talked to everyone again. Those open to rational discussion, but they're in the vast minority. Almost remind you of something? Literally America. And thus the final leg. I told you, the flights between places are very quick. Usually. Hence his instinct to grab the blade in the beginning of the Eos saga, I guess. Eos arc? I don't know. All right. and thus we are on the next planet. You might say, didn't this go by a little fast? You're 3 hours into the game. It did not go fast. But we're going to take a look how things are here.
Just my imagination?
It is a very less jungly place. So how about we take a look at some enemies?
They should have more respect.
This may look like
Okay, that... Okay, this is... I need to get them off of me. There we go.
wonderful.
And you'll take a look at the
I'm
XP.
so glad everyone's safe.
It's so much better here. I had to focus a little bit in that fight. It's the same fight. Cool.
Should have more respect.
Someone else got first strike. Dang, I was trying for a battle trophy.
Here I come.
That right there is a time where I would backstep during the blind side just so I don't get hit.
Bring 'em on.
You'll find that using the blindside system as a dodge system as well is very helpful. And it will get you things like easier blindsides, safer blindsides, to the point where you can blindside almost anything if you know your timing and your dodge direction. I don't know if there's any harvest points around here. I don't think so. In which case, let's just keep on going. Where am I going, actually? I think around here? Yeah. And before we head into the town, I'm gonna look around for treasure. Like that. And I can't even take it. Liddy. Which sadly, that means I also get no XP.
This place feels so lonely.
Their civilization may not be as advanced as ours, but their way of life seems similar.
I hope our translators work properly. Huh? That's... No, it can't be.
The gods! The gods have come! Our prayers have been answered!
There's no mistaking it! I saw them with my own eyes! They came to us in their celestial ship!
What's going on?
Celestial ship?
Yes. I believe there's a high probability he's referring to the Calnus. He must have seen us land.
And so they think we're gods, huh?
We beg of you, O holy ones! Please deliver us!
I am the elder of the village of Treom. My name is Gimdo. I should have been the one to greet you, but unfortunately, in this condition. Our literature makes mention of a sickness known as baculus. It is an ancient and infectious malady that renders the body unto stone, as you can see. Then, in time...
I'm not detecting any viruses.
So we can't determine how it spreads.
Please, lend us your divine power. It's not just the sickness. Monsters never seen before have begun to run rampant. Every night, we pray to the great star ocean, fervently begging for salvation. But alas... Young lady!
Sorry.
Here you go, Grandpa.
Thank you, as always, Limmel.
Sure. Don't forget to water it, Kay.
She certainly is a curious child, isn't she?
Please forgive the intrusion. This is my granddaughter, Limmel. Her parents both succumbed to the baculus.
Finished. Grandpa, I finished drawing your amulet, so I'm gonna go north for a little while.
Limmel, what are you saying? You can't go off on your own.
I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go get a symbol and come back and heal everyone, Kay?
I knew it! Symbology! Those markings are symbological in nature, though they do seem a bit different from our Eldarian symbols.
Symbology? That's the strange power you use, right, Face?
So, the people on this planet can use symbology too?
Yes. In fact, Limmel is the most adept symbologist in the village.
Best in the village? Surely you jest.
Shatter your bonds and come forth from the gates of purgatory. Cerberus! He's my little doggy. Kay?
Was that this girl's symbology?
Limmel, how dare you?
No, it's all right. Anyway, what's she talking about? She's going to get a symbol?
To the north lies a citadel called Alanair. An oracle skilled in the symbological arts resides there. If we can but entreat the oracle to bestow upon us a symbol to cure the baculus.
That's why I said I'm going, Kay.
Young lady, I'm telling you, you can't go alone. So, I'd like to beg a favor, if I may.
You want us to go with her?
What?
Would you?
Hold on, Edge. Are you serious?
We can't just ignore these people, can we?
But...
Have you forgotten our SRF directives?
To investigate planets suitable for colonization and eliminate impediments to said colonization.
This baculus definitely sounds like an impediment to colonization to me. Finding a cure for this disease would make a fitting mission for the SRF, don't you think?
What a nice public face you put on.
Public face? Is that a joke? Any captain would make the same decision.
It's not a joke at all. You let the real reason slip a second ago. We can't just ignore these people. Isn't that where your heart really is, Edge?
In any case, we shall journey to this Alanair citadel you speak of, and return with the healing symbol.
Phase?
We are a team, aren't we? And besides, how am I supposed to learn anything from you if I'm left behind here?
It's not like I've got any great knowledge to impart.
Can we truly make such a request of you, gracious gods?
Of course, but I do have a favor I'd like to ask. Please, stop treating us like gods. All right?
As you wish.
Thank you. I'm Edge Maverick. It's nice to meet you, Limmel.
And I'm Raimi Sayonji. We'll protect you, Limmel, so don't you worry about anything.
Lim.
Lim? Would you rather we call you Lim?
Edgy. Ray Ray. Edgy, Ray
Edgy?
Ray. Edgy, Ray Ray. Edgy, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray, huh?
Well, my name is Faze Shifa Beleth, so how about Fazy, Lim?
Limmel. Phase.
Hey, at least it's not Mr. Beleth or something, right?
I hesitate to agree.
I'm going, Grandpa. Okay?
Be careful out there, little Limmel.
I'll make sure to heal you first, Grandpa. Kay, we're going, Kay.
FaZe and Limmel's relationship is definitely quite interesting. I always have a good chuckle at that cutscene. And right there is where we use our manual for first aid. She starts at level 1, similar to Sophia. Now, a couple things to get in this town. I believe we want to head here first, with all that extra full we got. One botany. No, we don't need botany. We need parapsychology. We got first aid. We need one illusion. We don't need illusion. Because illusion is just better fleeing. And actually, I believe we want to head back in here. Nope, not over here. So on this side. Bam. And I want to equip that on, I believe, Edge. Yep. Since Edge is our tank, we want him with a damage null. Especially considering the area we're in has a lot of demon-type enemies. Which also count as humanoid. Nope, can't go in there. What shops can I go into? The weapon shop. That's where I need to go next. We're gonna pick up this chest first. We're not gonna pick up this chest first. We're gonna pick up this order, and I believe this order for now. And then, I'm gonna purchase 3 bowstrings. And you'll notice the Blessed Sword is only 700. So we can do this for another 1900, because we're not using those anytime soon. I believe I just want to buy the Blessed Sword. Yeah. Actually, I want to drop. So, Parapsychology is the drop rate skill for Limmel, and it is for undead enemies. Speaking of undead enemies, the Blessed Sword outright says a demon-slaying sword. So, undead, demon, and I forget what the classification is. Either way, undead and demons are considered the same thing in this game. I forget what the third classification is, but we'll get to that later. More or less, if you get the Blessed Sword and the Demon Amulet for Edge, he's more or less going to be your best character for a lot of this planet. Accept orders. I don't know what I'll be able to do with these orders on this planet. I believe that they're missable, though. I believe it's also this village where you get... Yes. So you see how this chest is smoking? It's encased in ice and cannot be opened. The ice effect is a little wonky with some of the chests, but it does get better later on. To the point you're actually able to perceive that it's ice. For now, I believe there's more chests. Oh, save point. Actually, 3 hours 30 minutes. I think now's a good time to end stream here. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone who tuned in to stream. I'm going to end stream here. Tomorrow we'll pick up with some private actions and a little bit of combat, and we will start the story off practically right where we left off. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.